So hello everybody, I'm here with Rodolfo. We're at WEF and Rodolfo is responsible for the Technology Pioneers at the World Economic Forum. And I would like to know more about who are these companies, how many do you select, and what are the most interesting fields for 2009 in this area? Do you have some answers for that?
Well, Monty, first, thanks a lot for the interview. The Tech Pioneers are those companies that are working on technologies and innovations that have the potential to change the world. So we scout every year the world for different startups in three main fields: in IT, information technology, telecommunications, and internet-related companies. Second field is energy and environment, and third field is health and biotech. So
how many companies are altogether? 37 or? Every
year we select around 30 companies, so between 30 and 35. And this year was the 10th edition of the award. We began in 1999. This year we just announced last week actually 34 companies that were selected. And we are beginning the selection process for next year, so looking forward for new candidates. What kind of it's important to know the criteria that we use for selecting them. So first of all, of course, the innovation, that they are doing something that is new and that has the potential to change the world. Second is the impact, of course, which impact these companies will have either on business or society. Third is the sustainability, that they will be around in the coming years and that they will not decide like a one-year act and then they disappear. Fourth is the quality of the executive team. And I'm missing one, I said already four. The fifth one is that they're not members of the World Economic Forum, so that we have really innovative companies there.
And then they're invited as well to join the World Economic Forum and to present the company as well, or?
So basically we integrate them into our activities. They are a great source of entrepreneurial spirit and of innovation to the wider community of the forum. So in the forum we have the 1,000 top companies from the world. We bring the tech pioneers to bring their ideas, to bring their innovation, to find partners, to find customers, to find maybe potential acquirers, to network, and to incorporate them into the forum's mission, the most important thing, which is to improve the state of the world.
Okay. And can you give one or two examples? What is your favorite company? Do you have something like that?
That's a tough one to say. I mean, I cannot single out any one of them. They all have great technologies.
Is there one like in media, like we are at WEF, or is there like a tech company in the internet as well nominated?
There are several, yeah. So this year we had 15 companies in internet-related and new media IT winners. Very famous. I can tell you some of the famous previous winners. Not necessarily my favorite ones, but of course the very solid companies. Google won the award in 2001. We had also Real Networks. We had Royal Corporation from Canada. So we had some really good names in IT media-related companies in the past.
Can you already talk about 2009? I saw you published 34 companies to list.
Yeah.
So, can you give one example for 2009 as well?
Well, as I say, I don't like to single out. What I can say is the trends that we saw, and this is something interesting. So one important trend, and actually it's not a technology trend, but maybe more of an economic trend, is that we saw an increase of 50% in the number of candidates coming from the so-called emerging economies. So we're seeing more and more the globalization of science and tech going into these rapidly developing economies. Still, the main winners, that's important to say, the main source of winners were still the US and Europe, the traditional strongholds of technology, but we are seeing more and more companies coming from these emerging markets, and we expect probably in the next 5 years to have a similar number of companies coming from Brazil, from India, from China, maybe from Africa, as we have from Europe today. So that will be interesting to observe in the next years. Other interesting trend, the convergence of health, IT, and energy. The three industries are cooperating so much to create innovation, so that today we have smart grid, all the software platform that manages the intelligent management of the energy grid, IT and energy working together. We have intelligent medicine, so chips going into your body and making sure that the right medicine and the right therapies are applied to your body. And I can give you several examples of this convergence that is going on right now.
And if there's somebody out there who has the innovation for probably to become a technology pioneer, what does he need to do? Is there an email, a link, or is it on a website?
Everything is on our website, so you visit www.weforum.org/techpioneers, and then you can find all the information and send the name of the company and of a contact person, very important, so that we can get back to them and continue with the application process. We're looking for candidates for next year's award, so if anybody knows of a future tech pioneer, a company that will change the world, send them to us, please.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Monty.